What's up, everybody? Colin here again, talking ball / LTL Cockerel, and I'm joined by two of my besties. I got Eugene. What's up, Eugene?
Hi. I'm okay. Well. Yeah.
You have to be doing good. You've got to be psyched off that Spurs win, man.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
I'm an old Spurs fan. Yeah, I'm an old Spurs fan. We win, we lose. In their day.
Yeah, but you got to
still want my trophy.
I know it. I know you do. And Levy out, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris, how are you doing, my guy? It's been a long time since we've last talked.
You know, I've got grey hair since the last time we spoke, about 7 minutes ago. I've got arthritis, osteoporosis. I can't see anymore. It's been such a long time, man. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Lovely. Yeah, thanks for being here. This is a big
as well.
Big game. They're just going through the lineups now on this stream.
Okay.
See if we can sync it all up here. And also, my cat's trying to get up here. Get away, cat. Nobody wants a cat in their way. All right, so City's team looks pretty much. City's team, yeah, me too. City's team looks pretty. Looks normal. Looks, you know what I mean? They've got, yeah, but it's the Liverpool team that's odd. Is it so? It's injuries as they're playing. It's injuries plaguing them.
Yeah, according to what Jose said before, Salah's just come back from injury, and they've got their defensive line. Excuse my French. Their defensive line is suffering. So yeah, they're playing the best team they can, considering.
Dang. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think is going to happen?
So since we're all neutral fans here, right? None of us are Liverpool fans. To tell the truth, right? After that encounter with Liverpool, that early in the season, I understand it was too bad luck. VAR was corrupt or whatever, right?
Yeah.
After them being so salty, right? I want M City to win.
There you go. I mean, I kind of do too. Ever since the Champions League final, I've kind of not liked Liverpool at all, and so. Yeah, I definitely want City to win. I think. Who are you for? Do you have a preference, Chris? You just want to see a good game of football? Oh, you're muted, Christopher.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, buddy. You just here to see a good game of football, or do you have a team that you would like to win?
I'm a football lover before anything, and. These two teams are brilliant. I mean, they've got great managers. They've got great stadiums. They've got great history. Although Manchester City is more recent, we know that. I just want to see a great game of football and just enjoy the game,
Absolutely.
I don't have a favorite. I just want to see great football, So may the best team win.
There with you.
Guys, to tell the truth, right? I want to be excited.
Yeah. Give us some excitement here. We're about to kick off.
That's good.
About to kick off. Liverpool kicks off. Let's go. Chang was usually doing the play-by-play, so we'll miss Chang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's becoming more a Spurs Vision TV kind of watch along. We don't care about the match. We just talk what we want to talk.
But hey, that's awesome. How by the way, with the Spurs match, how did Scott like it? Did he think that we played okay?
Nah, Scott doesn't. To tell the truth, right? I'm more like Scott. I've lost. We win. Yes, the win is good. The 3 points is good. But what's the objective? You get what I'm saying, right? We ain't gonna win the league. We ain't in any cups anymore, so Scott has forgone this season more or less. But
we need to continue to grow.
Yeah, we do.
That
you can't deny, right?
Right.
And hopefully
exactly.
Right, and hopefully we will.
Yep. Big question is in this match: does Liverpool rally? I mean, it's Klopp's last year. I haven't been watching Liverpool's results ever since he announced that. How have they been doing? Wow, geez, already. Oh my God, City look good. Foden.
Yeah,
Foden.
Foden looks dangerous nowadays. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
no,
does.
yeah, I'm not sure, right? They really won one. One is in the back, right? The Carabao Cup is in the back. So like this year, maybe they have that dream that still goes on. They want to do the quadruple, but not with the Champions League, but maybe the Europa League, right? It's still 4 cups in a season, which is no
Incredible.
team
Yeah.
has done it in history. I think so. We have to look into it. Major kind of trophies and competitions, right? So
Carving through Liverpool right now.
hmm,
Oh my God. City threw our goal again. Nice save. That was
that's
Alvarez.
why you call it cycling.
Yeah, Alvarez looks like a good player.
Alvarez, yeah.
He's
I don't know
technically
much
very
about
good, and he's tactically very good as well.
I figured you would know more about him than me, Chris.
No, well, he plays in England. He's Argentinian. I haven't got a clue, but what I've seen of him, he's very, very good. He does. I mean, you can just see him whenever he comes on. He creates space. He either scores the goals. He's very, very. He makes a lot of problems. He gives a lot of problems to the opponent whenever he comes on as an impact sub. Yeah,
Would you
okay.
take him at Spurs?
He's playing in the start. Sorry.
Would you take him at Spurs?
Yeah.
Oh, would I take him as I take him at any team I support? I mean, I support Spurs and Barcelona, of course, we know that, but I take him anywhere because he's such a brilliant player. As I said before, who would not want a tactically and technically proficient player? And he's young as well.
Too.
I mean,
yeah.
I would take. Of course, I'd take him. I mean, I think that he's being misused, not in the proper sense of the word misused. I think that he could be flourishing at somewhere else, like more game time, etc. If he wasn't at Man City, so to speak. Like if he was at Spurs, he'd be playing day in, day out, right?
Yeah.
But because he's at Man City, he's learning his trade. There's no better place to in today's football world than Man City. You've got a great team, you've got a great structure, you've got a great manager, and he's learning his trade.
Yeah, and you're there to win things. You get what I'm saying? To win that winning mentality. That's the most important thing, is the winning mentality, right? So but that's how you need to build a squad. The winning mentality cannot be just the first 11 have the winning mentality. It has to run through the whole squad. So that's where you can have continuous success, right? So that's what Man City has built after Pep took over, and they've achieved what they've achieved, right? But now, of course, you come to this game is crunch game again. Don't forget, our rivals are at the top now, right? And if this game ends in a draw, I think Liverpool jump them on goal difference, or MCT? I'm not sure about that in the tables. But of course, if MCT beats Liverpool, and MCT will outright be on top.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
They are. Mm-hmm. So right now, Liverpool's a point ahead at the beginning of the match. So Liverpool starts the match out at 64 points, City at 63 points. And then their goal difference is City has the lower goal difference. Liverpool have scored 2 more goals. Okay. So Liverpool are a point ahead, and up 2 on the goal difference.
Okay. So as we can see this, right, this game actually is like the real crunch match. You guys, this is a crunch match for the title.
Yeah, absolutely. And it sucks that we don't get to see a full strength Liverpool. I would love to see, the 2 juggernauts really go at it, but we'll see. Maybe Liverpool can surprise some people. And like I said, this being Jurgen Klopp's last year, maybe the team will fight for him and rally around that fact and make him stronger. We'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing we've been always saying, right? Will the announcement that Klopp did rally the squad, or will it, deflate it?
Deflate, exactly. We both said the word deflate at the same time too.
Yeah, and to see this, right, I see he's actually rallying them because they won the Carabao Cup with actually more or less a bunch of youngsters in the end of the game against the Chelsea £1 billion squad. So
yeah, Pochettino couldn't do it. Pochettino couldn't win him a trophy.
Yeah, he bottled again. So
and everybody wanted him back. All right, so Liverpool going for the long ball. Oh, Kyle Walker mopping up, of course. They've got their own blanket, and his name is Kyle Walker.
Brilliant.
And he used to belong to
Tottenham?
Sheffield United.
Yeah, Blades. Blades all the way, baby.
Good one, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant player. He's learned a hell of a lot at Man City. And unfortunately, I don't think that we used the 50 million that they paid for us in the best possible way.
No.
Yeah.
But then we don't have the footballing structure that they do, and we don't have the manager that they, I don't care who came to Spurs. We just do not have it. No one has the manager they do. So I mean, it's just unfortunate. That's just the way football goes, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. And it took us a couple tries to get it right, and I still don't know if we do with our right back situation. I'm happy with Pedro Porro, but we definitely need somebody else out there. Am I crazy that I would take Trippier? I would take Trippier back in a heartbeat.
Oh no, I ain't gonna take Trippier back. He can't play edge ball because of speed and the intensity that he has to maintain at this moment in time. But I see Porro developing into a very, very strong right fullback. You get what I'm saying? He most probably he looks, and he can defend too. He's picked up on. I mean, he's up his defensive levels much better than last season, right? So Porro, to tell the truth, today early in the first half, there were a couple of times. If it wasn't for him, right, it could have been a different scoreline, right? But as I see it, and I was also worried earlier about VDV, right? Because if VDV has tracked back so many times too often, right? And I think VDV, when he sprinted and when he stretched, I think that's what he pulled. Now I'm not sure what he pulled. I think hopefully I don't know. It looks like a hamstring problem again, or it could be an inner thigh muscle problem. So if it's an inner thigh muscle problem, I guess that could be rectified quickly. But if it's a hamstring problem again, then it's a recurrence problem, then then you will have a lot of problems coming up from there.
Could be a problem for him for the rest of his career. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Yeah. I know. We already have one of those kind of problems, right?
We're kind of famous for it at Spurs. But City have a corner here. I think
City is dominating this game, guys.
Oh my God, yeah. But Liverpool are holding their own. I mean, they're at
the moment they're holding their own, yeah. But if City keeps pressing, right, sooner or later there'll be cracks in the defense. This is why it's called possession with dominance, right?
How much longer? For sure. No, yeah, you're 100% right, Eugene. I didn't mean to cut you off, by the way. I was just going to say, how long do you think KDB has left in this Man City team?
If the Saudis come for him for 100 million pounds, right? He's gone next season, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
I don't think. I don't know. I can't see KDB in the Saudi league. Can you imagine KDB just withering away in the Saudi league just for money?
No.
I mean,
I could see him go to Italy or Spain where the game's a bit slower and play there.
But guys,
Italy would be perfect for him.
Is he 31, 32 now?
32.
Yeah, he's 32, right? So once you reach 32, right, if someone pays 100 million pounds for a 32-year-old player, right, who wouldn't let him go, right?
Yeah, but he has to want to, and you know what I mean?
He's his own agent, though, isn't he, apparently?
Is he really?
In the end of the day, like Colin, so. if there's enough zeros behind that 1 or 6 or 5 or 7, right?
Right.
Who says
yeah.
1, 2?
I get it 100% for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. If Cristiano Ronaldo can end up there, why not KDB?
Yeah, but no, different beast. To me, KDB is a footballer. He's a complete footballer. He's a baller. Cristiano Ronaldo is, you can score the goals you want and blah blah blah, but it's different mentalities. To me, to me, I've seen him here in Spain. I've seen all the help and all the in Europe and in Spain, and I don't want to go on that rant, but to me, KDB is a footballer.
Still got years left in him.
KDB is 32. What? Jesus, he could come to Spain. He has 3 or 4 years left in him.
Like a
top
Luka
level.
Modric. I know not everybody's Luka Modric, Jesus, but yeah, just for example.
But I think at the end of the day, right, Chris, to tell the truth, right, the bottom line is the money.
Ooh, that pass was just cut through.
Yeah.
They're literally
I mean,
cutting
the
through
money
Liverpool like
becomes
a
seen,
hot
right?
knife.
Then you can't say no. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is that you might end up going there and then regretting it, then getting out of it.
Yes.
Like
That's
Yata.
what I'm saying.
Like Yata.
You're 32 years old. You still got at least 3 or 4 years in you, right? And why would you go to the Saudi league just for money and wither away your career when you can go do that when you're 36 or 37?
Yeah, he's got time. He's got time to do that later.
Got loads of time to do that.
Yeah, but
he
might
could go back
want
to
to cash
Germany.
he might want to cash in on the money that is attractive to him. That's another thing. But like you said, it's true, right? Depending on what your ambitions are, to maintain the higher standard, and when you go and play in, for the Euros or the World Cup that's coming up, that maybe you hope that you will be involved in. Yeah, there are things that you want to maintain standards.
There's no way that he doesn't make the national team.
No. He's definitely going, in my opinion, at least. But I'd go to
slaloming run. Oh my God! Darwin Nunez almost scores at the back post. So close. So close.
That shows that Liverpool can be dangerous too.
Yeah,
right. It doesn't matter if you dominate the game. Look more dangerous.
Nunez injury.
One pass. And
is that a Nunez injury to the hamstring?
Is it?
I don't know, but it could be. Look at that stretch.
Yeah.
The stretch is that's your hamstring gone.
Oh dear.
Could be.
Let's see him. Let's see if he can get up.
It might be nothing. It might be nothing, but
I think it was just maybe an impact
it's a knock.
thigh from
it's
that.
The knock. It's the knock.
Knock in the post.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Jurgen going crazy about? He's mad all the time.
That's clean. That's what we call Klopp, right? Yeah.
He's a weird one to me.
Why does it have to rain? Why does it have to rain in England? This is not good.
I love that he literally came out in an interview one time, I think it was last season, and said that he wasn't on drugs. He's like and I'm like, why did you even have to say that? So somebody they were talking about how happy he seemed, and he's like, and I'm not even on drugs. He's like, I'm not. He's like, this is drug free. I'm just like, why did you even have to say that? Now I do think you're on. I didn't think you were on drugs till you said you weren't. Now I do.
Yeah.
That's a major deflection, right?
Exactly. Oh my God, Liverpool! Oh man, Liverpool.
And maybe that's why he needs to, rest now.
Perhaps it's taking a toll on him. I think that's why his jaw's always going crazy. He's always clenching his teeth really hard, and I'm like, that's a little suspect.
Grinding his teeth.
Oh my God, Liverpool! So I have like this really big underdog complex where like I cheer for whoever doesn't look like they're gonna win, and I want Liverpool to win.
Now that's why you chose Spurs, right?
Honestly, that might have something to do with it. And when I was growing up, my cousin is a very, 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 very big Arsenal supporter, and so whenever we would like play FIFA when I was a really little kid and stuff, he would always be Arsenal, and I found Spurs. Well, he told me to be Spurs, so it was actually kind of him that helped me, to choose Spurs. But so big up to my cousin Corey, even though he is a gooner,
even though he's wrong. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And he always tried to tell me that Theo Walcott was better than Aaron Lennon. We'd get in that argument all the time.
Oh dear.
Nah.
Similar positions, but players are not copy. They're not photocopies of each other. So
not even close. Yeah, no. I like what Aaron Lennon offered more, anyways. More fun to watch.
And it depends on what your manager wants from you and how you play. So
100%. And as a manager yourself, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. I know you got all your classes done, right?
I passed everything, and I'm just waiting for them to give me my license. Yeah, my badge. But
Hell
I've got
yes.
it. I've got it all sorted. So yeah.
Congrats, my friend.
Your
Thank you,
UEFA B?
C. I'm starting. So C.
Oh, start from C, okay.
Yeah, start C,
After
B,
C,
A,
you put
Pro.
B, A and Pro,
So
yeah.
someday you'll manage Spurs.
Not with
Someday.
Levy there.
No, Levy. No. No,
Oh my
just
God.
because you're on. I don't care. It's all about the money, Eugene. It's all about the money, man. It all depends on what he pays me.
Oh no, he's gonna pay 2 pints in the bag of crisps.
Well, then I'm going to Saudi Arabia then.
Yeah.
There you go. No, you would take. You
Oh,
want
no.
the Barca job.
What,
A little
what
bit
you
of
should
a.
aim for, right? Oh,
Okay. A little bit of
what
a
you should
dust
aim
up
for,
here.
Chris, right? You should aim for the compensation package, right? We're famous for that.
Yeah, definitely. And the pension.
Put on
and the
gardening
pension.
leave.
Uh,
Oh man, that was a little late by Walker, but I don't know why.
it's quite open, then, the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a great match so far. I'm having a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. This is
Vipers-
excitement, right? Up, down, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Mm.
Liverpool are surprising
You know-
me with the performance they're putting in. I think Joel Matip's out there. Jesus Christ, no, he's not. No way.
I think the thing is that with Liverpool, right, they got a very good balance here, since with their senior players guiding the younger players up throughout their academy. You see, so they've been doing it for some time. They've turned over a few good players, right?
Ooh,
Yeah,
what
the
a passing
young
sequence!
player-
Have one. There we go. Liverpool
offside.
up 1-0.
He's offside.
Oh,
Offside.
son of a bitch.
I think he's offside.
Oh,
You're
don't worry,
offside, son,
VAR will
Jim.
get into it.
Yeah, man. You're offside. Stop complaining. You're offside.
I know. I hate when players complain whenever it's clearly
Look, he's offside. Look.
by a yard
Jesus,
or so.
man.
You're offside,
What I was
bro.
saying, it's very important that the youngsters that are coming through or youngsters that you buy are not, especially in today's world where they're paid stupid amounts of money, that they're guided and they come into the team and that the veterans, so to speak, or the older players, and their social networks as well are give them the support and guidance that they need. Because if you think that you're getting paid 1, 2, 3 million euros, pounds, whatever it may be, and you think that you're the next, best thing since sliced bread, and you deserve to play just because, you're not going to have a good career. You're going to have problems with your manager. You're going to have problems with the club, with your other teammates. And if you can come into the club, if you're bought, or if you're coming through all the ranks, like the lower ranks, into the first team, and you accept that you're not going to play every other Sunday or every Sunday or and you can bide your time and you can learn like these guys, like Elliot and like this right back who's, I can't remember what his name is, and your time will come. Yeah. And that is the way that you learn. That is the way that you come up and play football, not just by buying £600,000 cars and thinking that you're the dog's bollocks. You have to learn the trade, and you have to be surrounded by the good.
But what if you are the dog's bollocks, though?
I think it's in the end of the day, right? Because if it comes from an academy, you have to be level-headed and work your way up through the ranks. That's how you see it, right? But sometimes nowadays, because there are some of the youngsters out there, like when they're 17, 18, they think they're wonder boys and all that. Yeah. And then you get a high transfer fee, right? And then you get a lot of money all of a sudden. When you're like 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, right? When you were taking pocket money from mom and dad, and all of a sudden you turn around and say that my bank account has got 8 zeros in it.
Yep. Think about Ndombele. Like that's insane.
But he wasn't young, right? He wasn't like 17, 18, 19 years old.
But he hadn't been seen. But he had never seen like money like that. I don't feel like he wasn't getting paid. I think he was getting paid like 60 a week at.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that was because our scouting was a bit stupid. Number one, right? Yeah. And the thing is that our chairman, was reactive again. Against right? And while giving him that kind of money, so without any evidence that he would make it, right? He could have more or less unbalanced a lot of the senior players too, right? But things that if you do come in and do perform, then it's a different story, right? But in the end of the day, I think a lot of footballers nowadays, as they're young, they have to develop as a proper human being first to understand.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
That's the most
100%.
important thing, right? If you don't, right, and the thing is that once if you got your ego and attitude problem, it doesn't matter how talented you are, they will always
I like
find
this
a way
build-up.
to. They always find a way to what?
Yeah. But look, the proof is in Phil Foden, where you got him on the screen.
Yeah.
Phil Foden, he doesn't play every day,
Mhm.
and he's probably one of the top 3 players on that pitch, and he's probably one of the top 5, 10 players in the country. I don't know. I'm just making it up, but he's an absolutely outstanding player, technically, tactically. And he doesn't. I mean, I don't hear him complain. I don't hear problems with Phil Foden that he's asking for a transfer request every other week. He stays. You know what I mean? And he bides his time. He plays when he plays, and he sits out when he sits out, and there's no problem with that.
Virgil
And
van Dijk
he's-
does an incredible job to keep that clear here. That was awesome.
Yeah, brilliant defending. And Phil Foden is, to me, I'd have Phil Foden in any team in any world in the world today, because he's just brilliant.
True.
And and that's what the younger generation coming up behind him and the other one should aspire to become. He is just brilliant in every aspect.
Oh my God! City just scored at the near post.
there you go.
Oh my God! John Stones. Holy shit! I
From
love
a corner?
being near. Yes, I love
Yeah.
a near post goal. I love a near post goal more than anything. That was
More than
awesome.
a far post goal.
Do what?
More than a far post goal.
Yeah. Whenever people score at the,
that's
at
a
the near
clever
post,
goal.
whenever the keeper gets beat at the near post, it's always awesome.
But
Check it
is
out.
it offside? Hold on, don't celebrate yet. VAR.
Yeah, right.
Have to look at VAR, guys.
I think it's funny that Nathan Ake plays for City, and we were looking at him, and people were saying they didn't think he was good enough to play for us. And then
Can't be offside from a corner anyway.
No, it was the second touch.
Oh, you mean that? No.
that was awesome.
100% legal. Yeah, no problem.
Boom! Side foot.
Oh,
into
the outswing was dodgy, but it didn't go out.
Yeah, I know it was very close. Yeah,
it was short. It was a short corner, but it was long.
Yeah.
How could the Liverpool defense fall asleep?
I don't know. It looks like City's going for the jugular, looking to just end it. Nope, never mind. Playing it back.
Yeah, fell asleep.
But yeah, there's so many players though that we as Spurs fans have decided weren't good enough for Spurs, and Nathan Ake was one of those players that we were looking at, and so many people bitched and said he's not good enough for Spurs, and now look at him playing for City. Then we look at Kim Min-jae. We can look at Joachim Anderson, who I know only plays for Palace, but he's a good player as well. I don't know. There's defenders that we've missed out on that are good enough.
The thing is, you must understand, right? We held on to Eric Dyer, Ben Davis, who else was there? Sanchez. All these guys for too long because our owners couldn't get a proper value for the player. They ain't gonna sell them. That's why they've all been here forever. And somehow or another that ran through the hierarchy. I mean the tenure of 4 managers, right? Most probably at the end of Poch's reign until Jose, Nuno, Conte, right? And if you don't change the players, you don't refresh the team, right? In every 2 or 3 years' time, you ain't gonna progress, right? So
yeah, true.
It's just how you build your team through time. Especially now, if you say, right, Spurs is in the building period, fair, all right? We given it. So this coming summer, it's already 2 transfer windows from summer to this January. What have we got? Right? And from this coming summer, who are we going to get rid of? How are we going to get rid of them? Are we going to take a hit and take a loss for them? Right? Okay. At least there's one thing is that we've already gotten rid of. Eric Dyer, right?
We have six loan players that need to get the hell out of our club.
Yeah, and Dombele needs to go. You know, you're talking about Reguilon,
Spence, Rodon, Reguilon,
Rodon, right?
But Rodon's gonna.
Tanganga.
Hey, speaking of defenders that are good enough, Rodon I feel like was good enough to play for us as well.
Yeah,
he never got the opportunity. He's a good player. What do you think, Chris? You think Joe Rodon's a good player?
I think he's a good player, but is he good enough for Spurs? Because whenever he went out on loan to Toulouse, and whenever he's out, was he at Toulouse or was he at Rennes? I can't remember. Oh, is he France? Rennes, yeah. And now he's at Leeds, is it? Or where?
Leeds want him too. They want him on a permanent.
Right. So he's there. He's not afraid of being a loanee, right? And he's having 2 brilliant seasons, right? And but he didn't cut the mustard at Spurs. Right, that's fine. We weren't in a great place as a club, as a manager. Exactly. So we're he's another victim of circumstance, as I always call these players, right? Now we've got our ship that we've stopped leaking, right? We're on a great course. Can he come in and be a fourth, like a fourth centre back for us? Can he, consolidate himself as a first team member? I don't know if he's going to have that chance.
That would be great though if he could. Then we'd have, you know what I mean, two pairs.
But then you're stopping his progression.
Backs.
Yeah, but you're stopping his progression because he's playing day in, day out at Leeds and at Rennes, and he's doing the job. He won't be doing that at Spurs because you've got Romero and you've got VDV. So you're stopping his progression. And to be a Dragusin, which is great, but you're not going to see Rodon because you're not going to get 30 games out of Rodon a season. You're going to get 5 or 6. Yeah. So what?
Yeah, but guys, but another question, right? Do you think we actually need? Now we've got 3. Okay, we'll say we got 3 solid centre backs, right? In VDV, Romero, and Dragusin. Do you think we need one more?
Yeah.
If we do need one more, would Rodon actually fit that role? I'm talking, let's say, for the foreseeable future. With next season coming up, let's say we're into Europe. It doesn't matter whether we're in a conference, Europa, or Champions, right? We are still have to play the amount of games that needs to be played.
In theory, yes, because you need backup. But if what the player needs is confidence and consistency,
but Chris, what if we do reach that level, and when you are still in 4 competitions, right? Then let's say if Ange has to do a lot of rotation and switching, because if you're starting to play Ange ball, but the first question is, can Rodon play Ange ball? That's one thing.
I think so. He's playing well for a Leeds team that Leeds team has a lot of possession.
We don't know. You know why? Because the way you see Romero and VDV play this season, right? They're so high up.
That's true. Yeah.
No, they're so high up, and the thing is, I'm so worried for VDV is because whenever he's so high up, right, and when we cock up at the back, he's the one that comes back and clears up the shit.
Yeah,
and that's what's going to happen. And injuries is going to be a common thing for him, right? Throughout his career. So, but unless we go out and try to get a Todibo.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Rodon could do the job, and that would save us a lot of money. Yeah. Rodon would save us a lot of money where we could spend it on another. We could spend it on another player. You know what I mean?
It depends on what level you want to be at, Colin. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could sell Rodon to these for, let's say, 10, 15 million pounds.
Yeah, I'd say 15 is probably safe.
10, 15 million pounds. I take that money, right? Put it as a part of a Hincape or a Todibo down payment or some shit like that. Right? And that will actually elevate our defenses. But the problem is, again, you already have your 2 regulars of VDV and Romero, but you bring in another bigger name with Dragos in there. How is that, will it gel? Will they be happy with what they have? Right.
Well, that's a top manager. That's their job to keep everybody happy and to make sure that
That's true. Yeah.
Liverpool are on the attack. Oh, header goes wide. Thought for sure Liverpool were going to equalize. Yeah, they're creating. They're creating.
Creating is one thing, but actually scoring another thing.
Whoa! I did not understand all of. There are so many comments in here. I'm the worst. So Scott M. Looks like City should win easily. These are so old. Wow. Sorry, guys. Everybody in the comments, I'm here. Sorry about that. We've been just talking and talking and talking.
Yeah. Collins
yeah,
want to do his job, right? Go through the chats.
David, I know. David was reminding me of the clock.
The
Thank
clock.
you.
Yeah. The clock has stopped.
I think it's still going, right? Is it back? Okay, yeah. We got the
I
clock
can't
back.
see it. Now you got it
Yeah.
back. Yeah, it's good.
It's fixed. So let's see.
And the scoreline you haven't changed. Yeah, David just remind you, scoreline is still 0-0.
Well, man, sorry about that, everybody.
That's the fun part. No worries, right? We're not professional.
I'm new at this, okay? I don't do a lot of watch-alongs. Oh, but here we go. City on the break. Not really. They only had 2 players breaking forward. All right. I love David. He starts out scoreline calling. Scoreline. I don't know. I love it. Yeah. Big up, David. Thanks for being here, my man. Yeah. Sorry. All right, but guys, I have a feeling Liverpool next goal is coming for Liverpool. I could feel it. I think they're going to get one before.
I think the next goal is going to be a Man City again because the way this game is panning into, right? It's like Man City is like sucking them in.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But
I can't foresee the future. I haven't got a clue. You'd think that a Liverpool goal would come because of the possession, because of the build-up play. But Man City, you've got such quality for transition from defense to attack that they could do you in 5 seconds. I mean, it's just silly, you know.
That's what she said, that they could. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Yeah, they all say that.
5 seconds is about my Sorry, bad joke.
But yes, 3 seconds more. It doesn't matter.
Good stuff. Ryan G was saying, poor from Alvarez, everybody got away with it. City playing out from the back. This is a dangerous game City are playing here. Look about like us trying to play out from the back right now, but they make it. Into Liverpool's half. Phil Foden is the man. Oh, Erling Haaland, top of the D in the box. Oh, okay. Played out for a City corner.
That was definitely a back heel or a pass to KDB there. Look, the way he goes to the right, pass it into KDB.
Yeah.
He's facing goal. Jesus, man. But anyway.
Erling Haaland, though, look, I mean, he's
brilliant.
Yeah, he is. He's a
monster. But that's Haaland, right? He will take that even 20% chance, and he will still try to make it his.
Yeah.
That's the striker instinct. I think that's not
a
his
goal
fault.
scorer. Yeah, I was going to say that's a goal scorer for you.
Yeah, but that's a goal scorer. But I think that the Kwanzaa came from the back and took the ball away from him. Yeah.
How good would Harry Kane look in this City team? Not even kidding. I mean, it would be insane. I don't think Haaland fits the team that well. He's scoring a lot of goals because he's Erling Haaland and that's what he does, but I don't think he's actually the best fit for this team.
I agree.
But to tell the truth, it doesn't matter whether you fit or don't fit, right? Just as long as you score the goals and they win stuff.
Just smash them in. Yeah.
Yeah. You're both correct, but Haaland fits a counter-attacking team more, open play team more than a positional team, and Man City are more positional because they dominate more and they're more positional. Haaland is a more like Dortmund used to play, more open, more like Liverpool play. They're more open play.
They run into spaces and all that, right?
Correct.
David Shear asking why we would spend money on Neto for injury prone for 60 mil. David you're on the stream. I'm going to send David the stream link. Get him on here.
Okay. David, why did we pay 50 million pounds for a pubic injury, Richarlison? That's why.
I don't understand.
Why did we pay 30 million pounds for the new sick note of Spurs, Ryan Sessegnon?
No kidding. We got rid of Lamella, and then we got another new sick note. So StreamYard.
Oh, it's deflected, right? So it should be a corner. Oh, and it's and Liverpool's got Alisson out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kelleher's playing.
Keller is playing. Yeah, true. Keller is not a bad goalkeeper, you know.
No, he's not.
Mm.
But that's the thing. If you don't have consistency, if you don't have continuity, you don't. What you know, one thing is training every day, and this, that, and the other. And one thing is playing once every 20 games.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not
Match
the same.
sharpness.
It's not the
There
same.
you go, Prithvi.
Yeah, so Prithviraj being awesome, telling you look very suave today, Eugene.
Thank you.
He's from Calcutta Spurs, India. Yeah. Aren't you asleep yet, Prithvi? Okay. Oh, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's about 10 p.m. there now. It's 12:30.
Kane's got 30 goals this season. That doesn't surprise me with the league he's playing in. But he's had a couple of bad games, but it must just be the team as well. City would be better with Harry Kane, says Ryan G. Totally agree. And then
Any team will be better than Harry Kane.
They need a functional striker, and then they managed to bag Haaland. Yeah, exactly. City didn't even have a striker for years.
After Aguero, that's right. No, they had Jesus though.
City had Paolo Wanchope at one time.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I don't even know who that is.
And
so long ago, Chris.
Oh man,
Yeah,
almost like those. Oh, have a hit, son. Jesus.
Hit it. Ah.
Well, Liverpool keep knocking on the door. Scott saying that we won't spend the money on Neto because it would be an upgrade. We will buy garbage that doesn't improve us instead. Yeah, Scott, we're keeping Werner. Sorry, Scott. Jose says, "Come on, guys, on X, get your comments in, and they'll be read." Yes, I'm reading comments now. I forgot all about that, but I'm doing it now. Prithviraj says, "We'll probably get something that rhymes with Neto."
Beto from Everton.
Or you can do keto, right?
Oh, look at that. Haaland with the dribbling
See
skills.
that open play? Look at that. Oh,
yeah,
that was
he's
awesome.
ran all the way, but
people try to tell.
Haaland.
That finish was very, very soft.
If he'd scored that, that would be a perfect Haaland goal. That's that's what he does. So, Beto, there you go, Ryan G.
Yeah. Ryan G, big up, dog. And then Scott M says 100% we'll keep Werner barfing. I actually like Werner. I think he's a good player, but we'll have to wait and see if he can continue to put up numbers. I totally agree, man. He's not like these young kids too that have to learn the game. He's played at a high level before, so he automatically can step in and contribute, and I like that.
Yep.
Even when he's not scoring, he's making intelligent movement. Oh God, that was awesome. I really want Liverpool to tie this up.
Yeah, it would change the dynamic of the game, but it will just open things up a bit. But it's a good game nonetheless.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been a good watch so far.
Yeah.
The way Spurs played today, do you think we would be able to stack up and hold our own against this City team?
It depends.
Surprisingly better than people think.
Right? We're at home, right?
We are, yes, sir. Yeah, that is good. I forgot they did finally score there, but still.
Yeah, and they beat us in the FA Cup with a weakened team, right? We don't have that our first team coming back. Oh, and don't forget we've lost VDV, but at least Dragazine is coming in.
Yeah, exactly. And supposedly he was upset about not getting minutes or something. So here you go.
No, you get it.
We always knew he would. Unfortunately, I think VDV is going to be a bit of an injury-prone guy. So Oh, so close. And remember when we almost got? Remember when Diaz almost came to Spurs? That was cool.
Yeah, I remember.
We could really have done with him.
Remember so long ago, so many years ago, eh?
Leandro Di Maio or whatever his name was, the Brazilian dude. Remember whenever we were linked to that striker for like 8 years?
Leandro Damião, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a number 9.
Yeah, he was.
Is that what you said? He was a striker?
Yeah. We were linked with him for years and years.
Leandro Damião. He used to play for International Porto Alegre.
Yeah, he never took like the next big jump up in his career, like everybody expected him to.
Maybe we're still linked to him. That's why.
Maybe.
What is he now? 36?
68?
Something like that. I'll look him up because I don't have anything better to do. Oh, and I've probably been missing a bunch of comments. Nope. Okay, good deal. Diaz just passed the post, says Ryan G. And then Prithviraj saying he does not mind City winning this one. Ryan G says, I just don't think Werner can be a starter for Spurs if you eventually want to challenge City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Well, Ryan, what's he doing wrong? Like, what doesn't he do that he would need to do? I just don't see any weaknesses or flaws in his game, like, at all. But maybe I'm blinded, and I also am a bit biased. I can admit that. But, like, I don't see any major flaws in his game.
Oh, the one-on-one he didn't score.
I've got a lot of time. I've got a lot of time for Ryan G. We were chatting. I'm not sure on whose channel it was the other day, and I think he treated me with a lot of respect, and I hope I did with him too. He's a Wolves supporter, I think. And I like chatting with him, and
he knows ball.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I like him. I got a lot of time for him.
If he wants to put in the chat who he thinks, if it's not Werner, for example, for Spurs, who he thinks would be a good fit for us. If you don't mind, Ryan, if you'd like to give us your idea.
Yeah, and Ryan, if you want to come on stream, dude, you're totally welcome. Let me know.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, it would be. It sure would be. And he's bigging you up.
Oh, he can finally meet his hero if he comes on.
Who's his hero? You?
Me.
Yes. Ryan G said he's not saying he's not good, just thinks that we could do better.
Yeah. Of course.
Misses countless chances, can't pass, can't cross. I'm not sure there's anything he does well.
Well, there you go. That's
everybody sees things their own way. I get it. But I don't know. I like him. I like Werner a lot. Got time for him.
Yeah. He was, to me, whenever he appeared as a possible option for us, whether it was loan or whether it was loan, obviously he came on as a loanee. I was positively surprised. Of course, he's got that blemish in his
record at Chelsea,
career of his Chelsea, of the time of his Chelsea. But if you take into consideration what he's done for Germany and what he did for Stuttgart and Leipzig, I mean, you can't say that he's a bad player. I mean, and what he's doing for us in the short period that he's been here, I mean, he's revolutionized the attack. I mean, and to say otherwise is not knowing football. I'm sorry. Whether you know a bit of football or you know a lot of football or whether you know no football, he's done quite a bit for Spurs in attack in the short time that he's been with us. So,
City just flashed one across the face of goal. Kyle Walker, no one was there to finish it. City almost 2 up before the end of the first half. All because of one bad pass that Kyle Walker latched onto. Breaks forward, flashes it in front of the face of goal. Nobody there to finish. Well, it looked like KDB almost made it there. Was that who that was? De Bruyne?
Reach it.
Oh, yeah.
Too much power by Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I think he released it too early.
All right, here we go.
And the pace, the pace. As Ryan said, he put too much pace on it. I think he's slightly released it too early, and the pace for anyone to be there would have been a bit too much for someone to.
I think if he didn't put the pace on it, he wouldn't even pass the first defender, right? He most probably like smack it in the head.
No, we are not joking, Scott. We think Ferdinand's a good player. Just to answer this question.
No, Scott's always questioned me, so I don't have the time of day. I like to talk about football.
That's the question.
I'm a coach for a reason. I'm not Pep Guardiola. I've played football. I know football. I give my opinion about football. I have no time for bullshit. I'm sorry. So I pay no time. So it's okay. It's all.
Why
good.
didn't he shoot? Have you not noticed this season? I've noticed a lot of things, right? Somehow, a lot of the players, right, when they get the ball, they don't shoot anymore. They try to pass it back so they can do all the tap-ins.
It's become too tactical. Football's become too tactical, right?
Yeah.
Rodrigo picked up a yellow card here. And sets up a
yellow card, yeah.
Yep. Sets up a free kick in a nice area for Liverpool, but I don't know who they've got over it. Diaz, maybe. I'm not sure who takes their free kicks. Oh, okay, never mind. They're not going
too far away.
Really, in the last minute, cups of the last minute of the one. Oh, okay. I see where Liverpool can score. They don't even have Fred on, right? So.
Whoa, he did go for a goal. Wow, surprise.
Yeah, good play. The pace that you get from the wet surface, that will probably create a lot of problems for the keeper. So I can understand why he did that.
Yeah, absolutely. Pit Farage is saying that Roger would be the man of the match at the end of today. Well, he just got that yellow card. Halftime, says Ryan G, and Jishnu saying I think Liverpool will win this one.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that would be quite the turnaround, but it's definitely not impossible. Halftime, Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. I guess I should have said Liverpool 0, Manchester City 1. Yeah. Ryan G says Rodri just oozes quality. I mean, we don't really play with an actual like defensive midfielder, but he can come play for us.
Man, he's brilliant.
But, guys, I got to make a move, right? It's about 12:30 a.m. here in Malaysia, right? Thanks for everyone. Nice to meet you again, Chris, right? Everyone take care. Enjoy the game.
Nice to see you again.
All right. Bye-bye.
It was awesome to see you, Eugene. Be safe, buddy.
Right. Take care, everyone.
See you, man. Eugene, he's a good dude.
He is.
Dude. He knows ball.
He knows ball. He's an honest man, and he gives his opinion, and it's brilliant stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you think about this match, though? As much as I want Liverpool to win, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more of a City fan because of Guardiola and that.
Oh, okay.
But I like both. You know, I like, as I said at the beginning, I'm here for the football. I like, you know, and to be honest, it's been a half of two halves because City dominated kind of like in the first half or so, and Liverpool have taken over a bit. Although Man City had a couple of chances there with Haaland and that, but yeah, entertaining first half. I didn't expect anything else from these two teams. They're more than capable of entertaining their own fans and the neutral fans as we are. So yeah, pretty happy with this watch along that we're doing here, Colin. So yeah, pretty cool.
Awesome. I appreciate you joining me. This is fun. Like I said, I don't usually do watch alongs, but it's new and it's fun and it's it's something to do.
It is.
Ryan G thinks that City's going to do the job,
but he could be right. It's remains to be seen, but anything can go in this match. They're two quality teams and they can do it. So yeah.
Absolutely. Just imagine if this was like a full strength Liverpool squad too. You know, they sort of seem like us from earlier in the season. You know, missing some big names.
Yeah. It's a shame, but the lads that are are there in the starting 11, they're doing a good job. You know, the right back is I think he's up and coming. I can't remember his name. I've got to look it up. But I think he's taken Trent's place. Connolly, is that his name? I think.
I'm about to find out.
You sure? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And he's Bradley. Bradley, there you go. Connor Bradley.
Connor Bradley.
Connor Bradley, there you go. Thank you. And he's doing quite a stellar job. Obviously, two different kind of players, but he's doing a very good job, and he's gonna work for that t-shirt. He's gonna work for that top. A hell of a lot. And Elliot, of course, he's homegrown, so he's I think he's homegrown. And he's going to do the job as well. So yeah, Ryan saying he's better than Trent defensively. Yeah, okay. He might not have the attacking output, but yeah, against Man City, I'm sure that you probably need to be more defensively sound than attacking. But yeah, all depends on what the manager wants from their players. But two homegrown players are definitely gonna want to sweat that top off, definitely, and work for the badge and work for the home fans. So yeah,
and that's why I wish we had more players come through the academy, and you know what I mean. I wish it would have worked out for players like Tanganga. I wish it would have worked out, but Tanganga is just not ever. You know how we were talking about, like, can Joe Rodon come back and play? I think he's got way more of a chance of fitting into our squad than Tanganga does.
I agree.
I was so excited for Tanganga at the beginning. He looked like he had some promise, especially there was like a match against Liverpool where he did particularly well.
But bits and bobs isn't going to get you anywhere, really. I mean,
no, you need consistency at this level for sure.
Correct. But yeah, I mean, and obviously Tanganga has I don't know where he is or whatever, but obviously Joe Rodon has had the season in France with Rennes, and now he's he's with Leeds. He's had consistent football. Tanganga has not. So I mean, obviously that's there for a reason. If Leeds wanted Tanganga, they would have had him. If Rennes wanted Tanganga, they would have had him. And they're obviously choosing Rodon because they see him as a more attractive option. And that's just plain to be seen. He's just a better player. So whether there's ins and out over salaries and stuff like that, and loaning fees, and I'm not going to get into that, but Rodon must be a better player than Tanganga for him to be wanted by two clubs in 2 seasons, and Tanganga
had a hard time finding someplace to go. Yeah,
or being attracted to other clubs of that stature, so to speak. So
I know there was interest in him from Italy, but that never materialized. You never know how much truth there is in these rumors either. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's quite surprising as well. But as a squad filler, I mean, even I could go and play in Italy. I mean,
yeah,
making a cup of tea or whatever,
I need to get back in shape, man. I miss playing footy. Whenever I'm coming to, I know that you live in Spain, obviously, but I'll be in England in 2 months, and I'm gonna try to get a pickup game going with some of the YouTubers. See if we can get like a little, you know what I mean, a little pickup game going. I haven't played footy in forever, but I finally got a house with a little yard, like a little garden, as you all would, not you, but a little garden, as they say over in England. And so I ordered me a little goal. I'm gonna get practicing. I'm gonna, you know what I mean, get my touch back on the ball. It's been a while.
Good.
Sure, it's been a while.
Yeah, you got to do the little passes against the wall with your right foot and your left foot.
Yep. Oh man, my left foot's a little weak. That's a problem I always had in my game. Over here in the US, coaching was pretty bad while I was growing up, so we didn't have, a lot of good coaching. But I did play for 1 or 2 traveling teams where we had European coaches, British coaches actually. They were cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. One of the guys was like a Derby County player. He didn't make it. He didn't make it at the senior level, but he played for Derby County, so that was pretty cool. Neat stuff. But yeah, I can't wait to hopefully meet some of the other streamers and maybe we could stream us all playing footy. That'd be pretty fun.
That sounds brilliant.
We'll get it going. Viraj though says, so Salah gonna see any gameplay at all? Good question. I don't know how fit he is or not fit he is. Had you heard anything about him prior to the game?
Myself, no. I
Yes,
just
sir.
found out from Jose when he said that Salah was coming back from injury. So I'm just going to check to see what is up with Salah, what went wrong with him.
Yeah.
And
Ryan
to see how
G
long
says
he's
that
been
he
off.
will come on. That he came on in the Europa League on Thursday, so
Right,
he expects
okay.
him to play this match.
Sure.
And then
Let me just see.
Ryan says he hasn't played for a while, but he's a left footer. He's like VDB, but maybe a bit slower. I like it. And then Chang is in the comments saying, thank you for a great deal for being so very patient and accommodating with me earlier during the live watch along. Of course, man. You had it. You were awesome. You were doing triple duty. We appreciate you. Big time. Big time.
Thank you, Chang.
So,
Thank you.
So, hey, this is going to be weird. I have to run and use the restroom really quick. I feel
Go for
really
it.
bad just leaving you here. Okay.
Go
Have
for it.
fun. You got this.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
2 shakes.
Right. So does anybody know what was going on? I'm trying to check what happened to Salah. Does anybody know what injury Salah picked up prior to this match? I'm trying to check it out. Maybe Ryan, you're always on the ball with these things. He's been injured for quite well. It's 4 games. He got injured in the match against Luton at home. Liverpool beat Luton 4-1 on the 21st of February, and he got injured in that game. And he's been out for the Chelsea game, the Southampton game, the Forest game, and he came back against Sparta Prague away in the Europa League, and he only played 17 minutes. So that's what we saw. That's what I'm seeing here on the app. But yeah, that's probably why he's on the bench, and he could come on the second half. And it's saying here it is a thigh injury that he picked up against Luton. So yeah, hopefully, well, if he's in the team and he's on the bench, then he's fit to play. He's recuperated. So let me just know in the chat. Oh, you are. Stop interrupting me, for God's sake, man. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. How do you think the match will go in the second half? Will there be more goals? Final score? What do you think? Would love to hear your thoughts. Let us know, and Colin here will read them out.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
for
I was just,
sure.
I don't know whether you heard, Colin. I was just reading about Salah, who might come on in the second half. He picked up a thigh injury against Luton in February, and he's been out for 4 games. That's the reason why Salah's on the bench.
Well, hopefully we see him. That would make the game a little more exciting. A little Mo Salah. Man.
A little more money. Mo Salah.
Yeah, Mo Salah. Yeah, this has been a good game though. Just like we expected, you know. Yeah, absolutely. We got all kinds of love going on in the chat. Look at this. Big up Chang. Greetings to you from Southeast Asia, Mr. Ryan G, sir. Hashtag Wolverhampton. Look at that. We're all Wolves. Wolves can be all of our second team because Ryan's so awesome. Helps out.
Yeah, Ryan
supports our Spurs. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man. I don't know. Do you think there's going to be? I mean, I bet Mo Salah comes on at half, but that's just my guess. Total guess. But I think we'll see him at halftime.
I don't know. Maybe I think you'll come on in the 62nd minute. I don't know.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like with just a little bit of time left. Cars without the faff. I didn't know you were allowed to say faff on for some reason I thought faff was like a way of saying like, isn't that kind of like a cursing without cursing? Kind of.
Faff is just faff. It's just superfluous. It's just all the stuff that is
unnecessary.
All the faff, all the fluff, Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you now.
All the important stuff.
Yeah,
Or the
right.
unimportant stuff. Not
I knew what
important.
you meant. I got you. I got you. The other day we had to tell. I don't know if you know Josh Sharabi, Spurs Live. Have you met him?
No, I don't know.
He's got a Spurs channel. He's a cool dude. He comes on my show every once in a while.
Okay.
But he wait, where was I even going with this? What was the last thing we were talking about?
You were talking about the guy that came on your channel the other day, and he's a cool guy.
Yeah, but I forget why I was bringing him up. I don't know. Spurs Live. Everybody go subscribe to Spurs Live. It's a great
Yeah.
channel. Josh Sharabi. It'll come to my mind why I was thinking of him.
Faf is pissing about as well. Faffing about, pissing about.
Okay.
All the
Yeah.
stuff that-
I had to tell him what homies meant. Thank you for reminding me. We got back to slang. He didn't understand. We Leo from I don't know if you know Leo but he always says big up my homies, and he was like, wait, what's homies? And I was like, well, hold on a second. And he's like, is it like bros or mandem? And I was like, mandem? What's that even mean? So I had to look that up. That's some South London. That's some South London slang there.
Mandem, yeah.
Good stuff.
Or demand him.
I know it seems. I would say it sounds island influence. Like there might be some, you know what I mean, some Caribbean or something in there.
Oh.
Cool stuff. Jamaican, perhaps. Who knows?
It sounds, yeah. I suppose it might have some influence because of all the immigration that happened back in the day. And it could come from there. I'm not an expert on that, on the linguistic side of things, but it could.
You're not a linguistics expert.
I am not. No, I mean, not regarding like
Phew.
Jamaican and the South.
I am
from
subtle
South
influences. Are you
Right.
really nice?
Yeah.
What brought you to Spain? If you don't ask, the players are coming back out, everybody. But what brought you to Spain, real quick, Chris?
An
The
aeroplane.
The weather.
No, an aeroplane brought me to Spain.
You're funny. You got jokes. Everybody, Chris has got jokes.
I got the skills.
He got the skills, man. All right, I probably should stop that.
My late mother was Spanish, and I always loved coming to Spain in the summer and that, and I just fell in love with it. And at that time, I had a girlfriend here, and so it was long distance. And I thought, right, I'm just going to go over and live there. So I came over when I was 18, and it's I've been here too long now, but it's all right.
Cool. No, it's a good place for football. So
it's not bad. It's not bad.
do you have like a local team that's close to you?
Deportivo La Coruña.
Do you go and watch matches?
No.
My local team's playing after this. So after this match is over, I got like an hour and a half wait, and then my local team plays. So I'll watch
What
that.
Is that one?
Nashville SC in the MLS. They're pretty good. Nashville SC.
Who?
Nashville.
Who?
Stop it.
It doesn't matter how many times you say it.
It's an MLS team. Nashville
I know.
SC. Yeah, they're good.
I'm pulling your leg.
I know. They've had the league's top scorer for like the past. League's top scorer the past 2 years. So that's pretty cool. Hani Mukhtar is his name. All right, but anyway, Liverpool. Oh look, Mo Salah, is he in? No. Yes. No. He's warming up.
Yeah, he's in Liverpool. Probably. Mukhtar, did he not used to play in France?
I have no idea. Let me look him up. Hani Mukhtar.
He's probably from the Mukhtar family anyway.
He's played for. He was in the youth academy at Hertha Berlin. Played for Benfica. He played for Brann.
Penalty!
No way.
Penalty for Liverpool. Rash challenge.
Shit.
Rash challenge from Ederson.
Here we go. Why do people complain about? I don't know. People are silly.
About what?
Let's see. I want to see the replay on this. Let's see.
No, it is. It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Jesus, man, he just kicked him.
Yeah.
That's awful goalkeeping.
He had to have known. He had to have known. And
Man,
did he
he
hurt himself in the process?
Yes, but you go down with your arms, man. My son's a goalkeeper. Even he could have stopped that. Jesus.
How old's your son? We're going to play for Spurs.
12.
Perfect. Let's get him in the academy. You got your coaching license now. You probably got some connections. Anyway.
I've got TV connections and yeah.
I get it. You got YouTube connections.
My VCR connections.
Man, I wish I had a VCR. I've got so many old VHS tapes I would love to watch.
I got loads.
Yeah. Let me get the scoreboard before David gets so mad.
Put one all up already.
Oh no, I can't. Not yet. We don't know. We don't know.
Well, Edison's screwed, isn't he? He's not going to save it.
No, he won't.
Well, he might. Look at that.
Jesus. All right, guys. So this clock only counts up to 45, so I had to start it over for the second half, but here we are.
No problem.
I also have to work in 37 minutes, but I think I'll be able to just get the end of this and do kind of both at the same time for a second, unless I get a call.
Problem. No, you end it whenever you have to. Don't do it for me or don't do it. I'm fine.
Boom. I just we'll figure it out. If the game's looking crazy, I can't end it. I gotta watch. But
working on Sunday. Where'd you live? America?
Yep. Yeah. You know it. I work my days off. Listen to this. My days off are Tuesday and Saturday. Isn't that and my work schedule is 12:30 in the afternoon until 9 p.m. Yuck.
What is it that you do, if I may ask?
Tech support. But I work for right now, internet provider. So my job is awful. People call me and they go, "My internet's broken.
Right.
What am I supposed to do? How do I?" And I'm like, "I don't. We'll send somebody to fix it." But the internet's important.
You go outside, son, and you talk to your neighbor.
That's a very good. Yes, that was a very good American accent. That was beautiful. All right, so hey, are they going to score here? What do you think? Here we go. He's lining it up. I don't even know who that is. Who's taking this?
McAllister, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's a goal. Yeah, it is McAllister. And he scored. You told me to put the 1-1 up. I should have just done it.
You never listened to me, man.
I'll learn. 1-1, baby. Look at that. Jurgen Klopp is smiling.
Ake is pissed.
Good.
I told you, Bubba. I told you. Use your hands, Bubba. You're a goalkeeper.
He dove the right way, at least.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Look at Jurgen. Look at him smiling. God, I hate that.
We're going to win the league. The league is ours.
So I feel like I'm allowed to. My family is very German. I've taken I've been to Germany to the tiny village where we came from, and still have family there. German people aren't the nicest. I'll say that. I feel like I'm allowed to say that since I'm German.
Okay.
But, yeah, I went there and I was just not.
Well, I've been to Germany, and
were the people nice to you?
My experience was good. It was positive. I just think that they aren't as
friendly.
No, it's not about friendliness. It's about that they are very correct and they are very in their place, and the language, because it's very my name is and it's very, very kind of industrial, very kind of.
It sounds like angry, even if they're not.
It sounds like they're pissed off with you all the time, and
yeah.
And I think that in the same way as Italian and Spanish, and it's all very, very happy, and they could be calling you all the name under the sun, and it sounds great, Yeah. And it's just the way that it's built, and it's the way that maybe the history has got something to do with it, and
That's
maybe
true. So I'm
And-
the kind of guy I like to like talk to strangers, but you cannot
Yeah.
do that there. You can't just go up to people on the street and be like, "Hey," they're just like, and they walk,
They,
kind of
they
just look
could,
at you
yeah,
like
it
an
could,
idiot.
it could be that they are a bit repressed in their ways, but they just keep themselves to themselves. But my experience as a 14-year-old when I went to Germany, I went to Minden, which is
Yeah.
near Hanover, was positive, and the guy I stayed with was very cool, and we met like great people, and
Sweet. Yeah, no, that sounds
but
awesome. I probably could
yeah,
have a better time.
but I mean, I suppose it all depends on what mentality and mindset you go there with, and
Yeah.
his mother. He didn't seem to have a father. I don't know. Obviously, you don't ask when you're 13 or 14. But he just lived with his. It was like an exchange thing. So
Yeah.
I went to Germany for, I think it was a week or 10 days, and then he came to the UK.
Cool.
And everyone that studied German, well, we did that exchange. So, Edison's down. Edison is screwed.
He probably shouldn't. He probably shouldn't have been in goal for that penalty. If we're going to be real here, but what do I know?
But yeah, as I said, the experience for us was great.
I'm glad you had a good one, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there are parts of my trip that were good. I think you just remember the bad things more than the good things. You know what I mean? The bad memories like stick out more. But no, it was good. I was there during the 2010 World Cup when that was going on. And so whenever Germany would play, I would always make sure to go to the bars, and the bars were so cool. Every time Germany would score a goal, you'd get like a free shot. They'd like walk around and they'd make these cool shots that looked like the German flag. They'd have like layers to them. They tasted awful. It was disgusting. But free liquor, and partying.
Yeah, yeah.
I was 18, so the free liquor part, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah. And then
Tor for Deutschland.
Ein Bier hier.
Ein Bier.
Ein Bier bitte.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to say that. That's it though. But it's crazy how much. I know no one cares. So that penalty, Stonewall penalty. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I cannot believe he did that.
Yeah.
But countryside in Germany is identical to the countryside where I live, and I totally see why my people immigrated to here, because it is same plants, same climate, same, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they had to change anything. They were like, all right, we'll just grow our same stuff. We'll have our same animals. I was driving around there in Germany, and I was like, am I in Indiana right now? This feels just like Indiana.
So you're in Indiana?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like the armpit of the United States.
But Indiana is like is where Parks and Recreation is set?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's a great show. I love that show.
Yeah, we love it. We watch it at night on HBO, and my wife just pisses herself laughing. Obviously, we watch it in Spanish, and it's not exactly the same. Like, you don't get the same tonality and everything of the. But she loves it.
Awesome.
And but your favorite team or your nearest team is Nashville?
Yeah, they're 2 hours away. That's the closest team to me.
Right.
I'm in southern
Nashville is very music centric.
Yes, sir. The Music City, they call it.
Yeah. A lot of famous people live there, and
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to go, and I really like it. And I'm part of the supporters. I've joined like the supporters club there. They're called the Bootleggers, and their whole thing is getting drunk. They have plastic flasks that they give out so that we don't set off a metal detector, and we fill up our flasks before we go into the game, and just drink whiskey. It's pretty cool. I have a season ticket right behind the goal.
Wow.
And yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. I unfortunately, like I said, can't go today because of work, but
okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna you get to see Messi this year then, or not?
So yes, I do. And I also get to see Hugo. I get to see Hugo Lloris too.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. But it'll be amazing seeing Messi. It'll be amazing seeing Messi.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a cup game. Nashville played them in a cup game the other day, tied 2-2, and I wasn't able to go to that either. And I was like, man, I should have at least bought the ticket, because with the cup games you have to buy the ticket. You know what I mean? But you get priority as a season ticket member.
Right. Yeah.
Season ticket holder. And I should have bought it and resold it. I was like, somebody would have probably paid money to go see Messi, but oh well.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh well.
Goal! Oh, great opportunity.
Yeah, Keller.
Very good
Keller's a good
goalkeeping by
keeper.
Kelleher. Yeah.
It's
Keller's
the name,
decent.
must just be the name Keller. Casey Keller. Remember him for Spurs?
He's Irish. This guy's Casey Keller. Yeah, no.
American
Keller's
goalkeeper.
Irish.
That's like the only this. Well, hey, did you? So speaking of Irish goalkeepers, I heard Josh Keely's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, not bad.
And I also heard that Vicario went and watched him for Barnet the other day.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
That makes me happy. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Vicario he's integrated himself like brilliantly into in London and in the Spurs environment. Oh, unfortunate there. And I think that that's really cool. I don't know whether it's something that he did on his own accord, or it's something that the goalkeeping
coach was like,
coaches of go and check him out, or I'm sure it's not his job to do, because the goalkeeping staff would do that. But
keep an eye on him.
Maybe he just did it on his own accord and wanted to go and check him out.
If that's the case, that makes me really happy. He's shown nothing but being a true professional, down for the cause. Would do anything for the badge. It seems like. I love it. Oh, and here comes Mo Salah, everybody. Mo Salah put the shirt on. 6-pack. He's got a 6-pack. Okay. Yes, Jishnu says, "Call him brother. You live in America." I sure do. Jishnu. Ryan G says, "Great penalty. It's a dumb penalty. Argentines are always just masters of penalty. Always top mentality in the penalty spot." Yeah, dude. City look rattled right now. And Salah and Robertson both coming on for Liverpool. Who was it? Jishnu, was it you that called the Liverpool win? Because you might be on to something, brother.
It could have been, yeah. Hang on a minute. Jishnu, no, he said 3-3 prediction.
Oh, somebody said, I think Liverpool. I gotta go back. Someone said, I think Liverpool comes back and wins 2-1 or something like that. Might have been good for us.
Ryan G said, I think City will do the job. That's quite a while ago, though, but that was just after half time. I'm not sure who said that City would or Liverpool will come back. I can't see it, but then.
Yeah, maybe it didn't happen. Maybe I'm making stuff up. It wouldn't be the first time. All right, here comes Mo Salah. And who's coming off? I don't even recognize that guy. Oh,
Bradley's coming off.
Right back. That Connor Bradley. Yeah, okay.
Connor Bradley for Robertson.
Liverpool taking the gloves off, everybody. It's getting serious. It's getting serious. There we go. Man,
have you been talking about Nashville? Have you been to Jack White's is it studio or his pressing company? Or
I have not. I know that he lives there, and actually some friends of mine that live in Nashville have like met him and just seen him just out and about. But no, I have not. I need to do that. I'm a big White Stripes fan, big time.
Yeah.
And it's all of his other projects too. You know what I mean? Rocket tours, and yeah, exactly. He's a great musician, so I would love to do that. That's something on my list. When I was in London last, I went to Jimi Hendrix's flat.
Oh wow,
that was pretty cool. So that, yeah, I love. And then I went to Abbey Road Studios. I didn't get to Liverpool, but maybe this time we will. We
Yeah.
like to go.
I
We
was
like
in
to go with
Liverpool.
no plan at all. You know what I mean? That's sort of how we
Yeah,
travel.
just free.
Zero plan.
Yeah. See what
Whatever
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in
Salah
Liverpool.
plays a great through pass. Oh my god!
Oh, come on. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to Oh, no. Oh. It wasn't easy, that, though, because he had the defender on him.
And I think the pass was slightly behind him, or it came to him. Let's see.
Yeah. But it was brilliant play up.
Hell of a
there
Look
pass.
at
Look at that.
Yeah, I can't. Oh man.
Right between the two centre halves. Brilliant.
I get where he was trying, what he was trying to do, but
no, my fault, because I thought the defender was much closer to him. He had free range on that goal.
Yeah, he did.
Very bad.
Sure did.
What was I saying? Yeah, I was in Liverpool about 10 years ago for my best friend's wedding. He's from South. Well, he's Lebanese, but his parents are. But he's from South London as well, like I am. And he married a Liverpudlian, beautiful girl. And I was up there, but I didn't get to do any sightseeing. But here in Spain, I'm seeing Queens of the Stone Age.
Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah. That's a great band too.
Which is very, very strange for big famous bands to come to where I live, because they don't normally come to this. They normally go to like Bilbao for the BBK like summer show, and to obviously Madrid, Barcelona, the big cities. But where I live, they never come. So whenever I saw that the Queens of Stone Age were coming here, I said to my wife, "We're going. I don't care if you know any songs. We're going." And I got my tickets, I think 3 months ago or 4.
Snap, you were on it. Yeah. You have to be here. They'll all go. I don't know how ticket prices for concerts are there, but God, everything is expensive here. You can't get a ticket for anything.
I mean, we're a poor country. We're not. I mean, we're not exactly poor, but we're not a rich country, definitely. By all means. But the tickets for over here, I think I paid. It depends where you sit, obviously, but I think I paid something like €50, which is like for each ticket, which is not expensive at all, considering who it is.
Who's opening for him? Or is there an opener, or is it just?
There probably is, but I don't know. I can't remember. So long ago that I put the tickets, I can't remember.
Yeah, I might try to Google it. I'm just nosy. Okay, so Liverpool have had 2 or 3 good opportunities.
Yeah. Liverpool could win this,
I think they will. Especially now with Ederson out.
Who's the goalkeeper? Is it Ortega?
I honestly have never seen the bloke.
I don't even know who that guy is.
He's got a good mustache, that's for sure.
Yeah, better mustache than mine.
I'm a fan of a mustache. My wife won't let me just have one though, or else I would. Yeah, my wife hates it, but I think they look cool. All right, guys.
She doesn't like male 80s porn stars, then?
No, she does not, and I'm.
Shame.
I know. I know it. She used to always watch Spurs with me, but now that we did like the whole like culling of the squad and like trimmed everybody out, she doesn't know any of the players, and I gotta reintroduce her to all of the new. She only knows Sonny on the team now. But
does she watch your football?
Do what? She goes to the Nashville games with me.
Oh right, so she's a baller as well.
Yeah. Yep.
That's good.
She wasn't into it at all until we got together, but she played soccer when she was a kid, and then had a bad experience. She was like, how like the 5-year-olds play or whatever.
Yeah.
And she got absolutely just like crunched by some big girl, and she never played again. She was like, you know what? Yeah. You can have that ball. I'm good.
Part of the
Kovacic.
game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I loved it. That was probably my favorite part of the game was contact. I was a 30 player for a while. Up until I was about 17, I was just a prick. But then something like clicked in my brain and I just got a lot nicer. So that's good. But yeah, Kovacic is warming up. You guys remember whenever we were linked with him too?
Yeah, he's good. He's a good player, good all-round player. I'm sure he's going to bring a bit of control and a bit of contention in the midfield for Man City because I think that's what they're needing now.
He was supposed to be our Dembele replacement.
Well, I don't know if he's that, but because Dembele was very good.
You can't replace him. I thought Ndombele was going to do it, but we've all seen how that went. So
that was unfortunate, and Ndombele was very unfortunate. He didn't. What I was saying before with Eugene, you got to have like your surroundings,
good people around you and stuff.
Good people around you, etc. I don't think what I've heard. I don't think that family-wise he had the best support network around him, which could have influenced. He came for a lot of money. He was young, and all these things obviously affect a player. What Spurs, the fan base, whatever expected of him, perhaps was too much. So, you know,
he has all the talent in the world. All the talent in the world.
Oh, brilliant. He was very good for Lyon.
His style is so crazy too. It's almost like drunken boxing, but football. You know what I mean? Like you never know. It's so unorthodox the way that he plays. Ooh, Salah looked pissed. Not Salah, but De Bruyne looked pissed coming off.
Yeah.
Jeremy Doku and Kovacic come on for City. And yeah, Ryan G says it is Ortega in goal.
It is. Yeah, I checked. Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
And then Jason says Dembele deserves a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, man. Dembele was absolutely phenomenal. I've read some weird thing about how he got such good ball control. They used to play this weird game where he was from. They didn't have goals. So they would make a line on the ground and you dribble the ball and you had to keep it on that line and count to 10 or something. And that's how you scored a point. But meanwhile, everyone would be chopping at you, trying to get the ball off, away from you and off that line. And supposedly that's how he got his amazing close control and was playing street football with his homies.
Street football is, and I talk about that a lot with because I have to have a tutor with me, obviously, whenever anybody earns their badge. And he's a great coach. And we were talking about that today's football lacks a lot of street football. The quality of obviously you can't extrapolate it to everybody in the world, but what he sees, and what I've come to see as well is that because the world has got so technological, and youngsters Gen Z and all of this, they're all and the millennials and all this crap. They're all in their rooms and they're all with the phones and with their Xboxes and all this crap and blah blah blah. They don't socialize enough, and they don't play football on the streets enough. And so obviously that has to make a dent somewhere. Whilst before.
Almost scored Liverpool there.
Almost scored Liverpool, yeah. Whilst before everybody was with a ball at their feet playing football in the street until 10 o'clock at night, you see.
Yeah, playing in the street, helping with your close control, helping with your, you know what I mean, with everything. Your touches. Yeah, absolutely.
Everything. And socializing, right? So, And now it's not like that. Everybody's just indoors chatting on their phone and playing bullshit. So
and you see the players all walk in. I have no problem with people listening to music, but everybody's on their got their headphones on, and no one's talking to each other, and even on the professional level.
I was very fortunate. My parents worked very, very hard, and they were very fortunate. And they earned every dime that they earned, right? And I had a TV when I was young, and I had a stereo system, a stack system when I was young, and I did my mixtapes, and I had my music, and I can talk about music today because I love music, and I've had a very brilliant life and fortunate life thanks to them. and I had a whole array of things that I did. I played loads of sports. I had my bicycle. I had, my love for music and the friends that I had, and I still have. We all loved music and everything, but I wasn't stuck in my room all day. I was out, because it's not that. It's just society has changed. You see, society has gone backwards. We're all stuck inside and behind a phone all the time, and that affects the walks of life, I suppose, and it translates onto the pitch as well. And you've got to work harder to get where you want to go, and people are more reclusive. And
COVID made it even worse. You know what I mean?
Oh, it has something to do with it, of course. But, when you're looking at 10, 20, 30 years of
right,
your phone, especially in the last
progressing. 10 Whoa, shit. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was wild. Oh my God. The ricochet header off of the bar. Oh my God. Off the crossbar. Jesus.
Yeah. We'll get it in detail now. All right. Let's see.
The goalkeeper punches it off of Foden's head. Head. Oh, he handled it. Never mind. Okay. That was cool though. Had that gone in, that would have been neat. They probably wouldn't have counted it though, because it looked like he had his hand all over it.
Yeah, I'd like to see what would have happened, referee wise, because obviously that's not intentional, and it came off such a close ball and such a speedy, action from the goalkeeper. It just ricocheted off it. What is a player meant to do if that goes in? I'd like to know, but
it's a good question. I'd like to know also.
Yeah, I don't know, but
too bad we don't have we got some resident referees in the community too.
We do?
Yeah. Dan.
Who's a referee?
Dan. There's a kid, Dan. Yid Kid, I think is his name. But he's a little older now. But yeah, he refs at a decently high level, and then he used to have a show. He used to have his show where he would go and look at controversial decisions, like refereeing decisions, and be like, oh, they made a mistake here, or like, oh, this was, and it's pretty cool stuff.
It's always cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking of. So I really want to get into coaching myself. So I ought to talk to you about this sometime. But sure. I've coached a really low level, like middle school and high school teams here in the United States. And I just absolutely love it. And so I'm trying to get into it, but I've moved to a new town and I've lost all my connections. So I'm thinking about starting starting to do some refereeing just to get my foot in the door and just to meet some people and take my classes to, to ref.
Totally different. You know that it's nothing to do one with the other. But
but I just want to get in the circle of people. You know what I mean?
Network.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets me closer to the game, and I can't really play anymore. I mean, I guess I could if I was playing with other people my age.
Yeah.
Do you play any, or are you just strictly coaching?
No, I've got injuries to my knees, and now most recently to my back. I can't play any sports that are on hard floors because my knees suffer. So that's why I wanted to get into coaching for the longest time, and I couldn't until now due to circumstances.
I've got this is lame, and I don't want to harp on it too much, but I have this thing called psoriatic arthritis that I have to take. I know what it is. Yeah. So I've got that kind of bad, and I take injections and stuff. And so ever since that kind of really started to get me bad, I can't run for very long. I can't, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's why I want to get into coaching too. It's like playing football, but it's almost like chess. It's it's cool stuff.
I totally understand why, because I can't play it anymore. I used to play, and in England and here in Spain, that was a way that I could become still maintain myself connected to the sport in some way.
And I also feel like I've got things to offer to to players and people, and I don't know. It's nice. It was nice, especially with the younger kids, to be kind of like a role model a little bit, and to to help them out and to grow as people, and it's nice. Sure. It's really,
It
really
is nice. It is. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, go for it and do it with a wholehearted and brilliant. You know, I'd recommend you do whatever you want to do, and I'm sure you do it well.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Brother, somewhere you look like Maguire. Interesting. I wonder which one of us he's talking to.
Me probably, or
You
you.
look like, I don't know. I think he's talking to you. Has anyone said that? And then Nunez off, Gakpo on. Cody Gakpo is a beast. Imagine being able to just bring him off the bench. So guys, my work starts in 8 minutes, but I'm gonna go right up until, and then even when I start work until I get a phone call, I don't really have to do anything. But still, I'll probably have to go a little bit before the final whistle, which I know is a bummer. But
no problem.
Yeah, but it's fun. So I'll go ahead and say it now since I'll have to leave kind of in a hurry. Everybody that's tuned in, thank you so much. Thanks for being with us. Especially if you tuned in for both watch-alongs. Jesus, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
But it's just been really fun. It's way more fun to watch with you guys than it is to just sit here by myself and, you know what I mean, watch these matches. So yeah, really, really appreciate everybody being here and all the support. If you guys could please, if you haven't subscribed to either of the channels, Jose's channel, LTL Cockerel, or Talking Ball, my channel, that Jose is a co-host on, please make sure that you do that, please. Yeah, hopefully there'll be another goal in the next couple minutes, and I have something exciting to happen before I got to get out of here. And guys, everybody, wish me luck. Wish that everybody's internet holds up today, and I don't get called and cursed at. It happens every day. It's inevitable. But it's nice that I work here from home, just kind of in my upstairs office. If a call is like real bad, I can just lay on the floor and just be like, like, okay, what's happening now? So it's nice. But looking for a new tech job, a remote one, anybody. So if you know anybody looking for a cybersecurity guy, let me know. That's what my actual degree's in, and so
that is so cool.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That is something that's really interesting.
Yeah, and I thought that it's not going away. You know what I mean? I went back to school during COVID because I was a salesman, and no one wanted to come buy furniture during COVID. You can't sell anything. You know what I mean? And you couldn't even shake anybody's hand. How are you supposed to sell things?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I got to go back to school. Did online school, but it's really hard to just jump in and get a job in that field. So I've been doing some like minor tech support stuff just to get, a little bit of a background, some work history built up here. But I've been with this company for over a year now. So, but I think people like you to have like a 2-year, I don't know, but the longer, the better, I think, generally.
Sure.
Joe Gomez. Isn't it weird how some of these teams get by with defenders that we would never think were good enough for Spurs? We like Joe Gomez. Would you have him at Spurs?
I would. Why not? I mean, if he can play for Liverpool, if he's good enough for Liverpool, why not?
I guess so. You're right. It's just not one of those like fancy names, and I think that's something that, like, that's why I was saying I think Joe Rodon would work, and maybe Joe Gomez would too. It's just like we're so conditioned to needing these fancy names and the Tadibos and the, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I just feel like, oh my God, I thought that was going to sit up perfectly. But I think we're a little spoiled, and we if it's not a big name, we're like, oh, they're not going to make it. I'm guilty of that myself. So.
Names don't win you anything.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
You have to have a good foundation. And if you don't have a good foundation, the rest is pointless. So you could be the best tech guy in the country, but if you don't have equipment, which is what you need.
Right. Yeah.
Well, there's no point in, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Or it could be the other way around. You could have the best equipment, and you could be absolutely useless at your job or have no idea. But you have to have a bit of everything, you know.
And well-rounded.
A name on its own will not win you anything unless you're Messi. But Messi also needed
all
his
of
other
it.
good players as well, because you need movement off the ball, you need movement on the ball, you need a strategy. Messi on his own did not win anything, you know.
Yeah.
It was all everything as one. So
absolutely, no, 100% agree. 100% agree.
And people lose insight into what these things are needed. You know, I mean, if you want a one-man show, go and watch tennis.
Right.
And even that isn't one man, because you need your trainer, you need, you know, your coach, and so it's not always just as simple as people think. So
absolutely, you'd be surprised how many players. So you're talking about having a good foundation. How is it that so many players like can be pro and not play with both feet? They must just be so elite with that one foot that they can make up for it, I guess. But it's crazy to me. It's like, I don't know how familiar you are with basketball, but like there's professional basketball players that can't shoot free throws. And I'm like, you literally practice all the time. Like just
yeah,
you know,
I wouldn't be able to tell you that.
But
it is strange though, isn't it?
It is. It really is. It really and truly is. Okay, guys, 2 minutes till. I probably should run. But
right,
Chris, thank you so much for joining me, man. Thank you so very much. It's been a blast. Maybe we can do this again.
I'm sure we will.
Yay. Awesome. Hey, everybody watching, everybody in the chat, thank you all so very much for spending your day with me and Chris and Jose and Chang and Eugene and everybody. Thanks to everybody who helped today and you know, made this day awesome. And yeah, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. You know, you could do anything you want. The day is yours. You know, it's all in your hands. Make something great of today, and also be nice to each other and to yourself. Those are my last two things. So boom. And with that, I'll end it. I'm not going to play I'll play the James Madison song. Everybody likes it. So we'll play that. And then I'll talk to you just for 1 second in the back, Chris, if that's cool with you. You hang out for just a second?
Problem.
Awesome.
Sure.
Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. My team has got James Madison. James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe.